Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a review and not really first impressions, but kind of early impressions of the new Urban Decay Glinda palette, which is super exciting. For those of you who don't know, I am a huge fan of The Wizard of Oz. That was my favorite movie growing up. It still continues to be a big part of my life now. I have some collectible items that I like to get, and so when my favorite high-end makeup brand came out with 2 limited edition palettes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to have those. And so my mom actually gifted me this as a very early birthday present, and she said I could pick one, which was really hard, but I went with the Glinda one because I just felt like the colors overall, based on what I was looking at online and the YouTube reviews that I watched, seemed like they would suit me the best or be the ones that I would wear more than the other palette. But I still really want the other palette, which is the Theodora palette, and that is a character I'm not super familiar with. However, the actress that plays Theodora is Mila Kunis, and so Michelle Williams is Glinda. And so this is what the packaging looks like. The box is, very slim. It's very pretty, kind of very like pinks and grays and silvers and purples and blues. This might be weird, but if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, you'll know who She-Ra is, and somehow this reminds me of that. The packaging reminds me, I don't know. Anyway, so then on the back, it kind of shows you the colors that it comes with, and you get 6 full-size eyeshadows from Urban Decay. You get a liner and you get a lip pencil, which is really great. And then when you open up the package, the box is empty because I have the palette sitting over here, but inside of here then you also get a little look card. So it's got kind of a look that you can create using the products inside, and then it's got kind of a still from the movie here on the other side. So I didn't use this card to create the looks that I've used over the last week, but I may try that. So this is what the palette actually looks like. It's smaller, it's very slim, it's, it's not as big as I guess I thought it was going to be, which is good because it fits very nicely into your makeup bag. This would fit easily into your purse. This would be a great palette to travel with, and it is on the same kind of metal or tin casing as the Naked 2 palette packaging. And so it opens up. The mirror does not go up and stay like I know the Vice palette does, so if you're looking for something that you can sit on the counter and kind of have it hold up, that will not do that for this, but it does have that huge mirror that you're getting there. And so the Glinda palette comes with a 24/7 Glide-On pencil crayon in Rockstar. And so there's that. This is not full size, but it's about half the size of a pencil, and even if you use this every day, it's still going to last you a good chunk of time. So there's that kind of there. And in terms of a swatch, just kind of a really pretty, like a plummy, smoky gray color that kind of comes off there. So I really like this pencil. It's very pretty, and I would definitely use this to create other looks using not only the colors that came in this palette, but other palettes that I have as well. So here are the colors, and as I said, you get 6 full size of them, and 2 of them, the 2 that are in the middle, so this one here and then this one down here, are actually cut in half, so you get 2 colors in each. So to a certain extent, you're getting, 8 shadows, I guess, but 6 full size. And these are really cool. I can't seem to get them out, but these are from the new line. Oh, here. Maybe this one will come out so I can show you guys. But these pop out of this case. So the really cool thing about this is that once they pop out, and you can see they've got their names on the back, and these are all limited editions, so the only way you can get these colors is by buying this particular palette. You cannot get them any other way, at least not right now. So this is really cool because the new way that Urban Decay is doing their eyeshadows is that they sell these palettes empty, and then you buy individual shadows and fill them up. So one perk of this palette is that once you're done kind of using all the colors, you can still fill it up with other Urban Decay shadows that you already own, or you can go out and buy new ones and still keep the really cool palette for them. So I'm going to go through these really quickly with you so you can see kind of the colors a little bit better. I'm not going to swatch them because I think that the swatches you see online are pretty accurate to the colors that you'll see in here. But starting over here on this side, this color here is, I just want to make sure I'm calling them all right. So this color here, which is kind of a really pretty pinky color, is called Magic. this shade in the middle, which is by far my favorite shade out of this entire palette, and it's going to be hard to see this on camera, but it's split in half. So on this half here, you have this really, really like pearlescent, bluish, I don't know, it's like a bluish purple. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I would buy this palette again just to get that color. But this shade, this whole thing here is called Aura, and half of it has that amazing kind of pearlescent bluey purple color. And then on the other side here, you get kind of a white, like creamy, really great highlight shade. I really like that blue side of that to kind of put in the inner corner, and then the white as kind of an under your eyebrow highlight. And then this kind of deeper purple here is called Tornado. This is really great as an eyeliner or kind of putting in the outer crease or outer V of your eye to do kind of a smoked out eye. Then going up here to the top, this is a really pretty, just peachy, great all over base shade that you could use, and it's called Illusion. And then the shade here in the middle that is split, and it is silver and gold, and this is the shade Oz. The silver is very, very beautiful. The gold does tend to have a little bit more of the chunky, old school Urban Decay glitter, so definitely watch for fallout when you're using that. Most often I recommend that you do your eye makeup first anyway, because I feel like if you're going to do any kind of darker colors or using anything that has fallout, you want to be able to clean that off your face without ruining the rest of your makeup. So just keep that in mind. But they're still really pretty, and I'm definitely going to use them. It's not chunky enough and irritating enough to deter me from using it. And then the last color you get is called South, and this is a really, really pretty, like smoky, taupey, silver color that again would be a really great base color, or you could smoke it out a little bit, or a crease color that you could use you know, every day. So the biggest thing that I want to say about this palette is that I've heard a lot of people talk about how they're worried that it's just too shimmery and shiny and it's just going to be too much glitter for everyday use, and I do not think that is the case. I work a 9 to 5, not really 9 to 5, but I work a normal like office job Monday through Friday in an office building, and I've worn all of these colors throughout the whole week, and nobody has ever said it's inappropriate or it looks like I'm going to a glitter show or anything like that. So I definitely want to let you guys know that it's a very wearable palette, and I think of the two, this tends to be probably the more neutral of them. Clearly, you could layer the glitter and the shadows on to have more of a glittery, glimmery effect, but overall, it's very wearable. And again, you get the Rockstar shade here, and then you also get this ultra saturated lip crayon. It's called, or super saturated high gloss lip color in a limited edition shade called Glinda. And so again, this is something, they have these in their regular line, but this particular shade you're only going to get in this palette, at least as of now. That's the only way to buy it. I don't know if they'll release these separately later, but it is a limited edition palette. So this is just a really, really pretty nude neutral color. I'm wearing it now. It's pretty much the same shade as my lips, but it's a little bit better. I'll swatch it on my hand for you so you can kind of see there. That's what it is. The Theodora lip crayon is a really bright kind of red color, and that's probably the reason why I didn't get that palette, because I was worried that that would be just too bright for me. And the Theodora palette has a little bit darker colors, much more browns, and just seem to be overall more warm toned than the Glinda palette. So again, I really like this palette. I'm super excited about it. I definitely want to get the other one. If you're thinking at all about purchasing them, and in my opinion, if you're looking for one that you think you'll wear every day, I highly recommend the Glinda palette. Don't be put off by the shimmer, because you can create some really basic eye looks with this to some really fun kind of party going out looks as well, and I don't think it'll be something you regret. It is limited edition, so if you're thinking about it, I would think fast and make a decision, because you don't want to miss out. And again, the Theodora palette as well. They're available at urbandecay.com, sephora.com, or ulta.com, of course. If you have an actual Ulta or Sephora near you, you can clearly pick them up there as well. They are $49, which is, I get that that's a big chunk of money out of pocket initially. However, you are getting 6 full-size eyeshadows that are normally $18 a piece. You're getting half of an eyeliner that's $19 a piece, and I think that the lip pencil is somewhere around that like $18 to $20 range as well. So if you did the math individually, it's like over $150 worth of makeup that you're getting for $50. So it is a really great value. I really, really like it. I'm really happy about it. So I hope that this was helpful for you. If you're looking for swatches, I definitely recommend checking out Sephora or Ulta for swatches of the actual shadows, because Sephora specifically had a really great one where they swatched all the colors on light, medium, and dark toned skin. If you can hear the music in the background, by the way, that's our phone. And I'm not answering it because I'm talking to you, obviously. So anyway, definitely check that out because that was a really great review and very helpful for me because they did it for both palettes where they swatched it on light, medium, and dark skin tones so that you could kind of see how the colors will show up on your skin tone or skin tone similar to your skin tone. Can we say skin tone one more time? Anyway, I hope that you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.